Good evening, everybody. My name is Azubike Jidaka. Now, you're probably wondering what I'm doing on live at the moment. Well, it just happens that there's been an interview we ought to have done in January, far back as January, with none other than the great Ben Iroha. So I figured this was a good time to do this interview now that we have time, that we have, like, call it traction. So today's guest is none other than a man who cuts history wherever he is, the first goal scorer in the NPFL, the first person to assist in the MLS, the first Nigerian to win the MLS trophy, one of the first generation of Nigerian players to win the AFCON beyond Nigerian shores, and also among the first players to play in the 1994 World Cup, first team to ever play in the 1994 World Cup fixture for Nigeria. It's none other than the great Ben Iroha, and it's a conversation we ought to have had since January, like I said earlier. And I feel today is the best time to have a conversation with him, and I'm going to send him a request. He just joined in now. So I'll send a request to Mr. Ben Iroha so we begin today's conversation to talk about his career. And just his career, what he's been up to in the last few years. So without much further ado, I've sent a request to him at the moment. Hopefully he sees it and he comes online, and then we start today's conversation. I don't know where you're watching this broadcast from, but over here in Abuja, it's quite chilly. Quite chilly. The weather is nice for conversations like this. Mr. Ben, we can see the surroundings, but we can't see you.
Okay, now you can see me now? Okay. Good evening. Yes, I do, my brother.
Yes, I can see you now. Mr. Ben, good evening.
Yes.
It's been fine, thank you. It's been a long time since I've had this conversation, but thankfully we have an opportunity to have it now. How's the US and family?
What you say?
Oh yeah, true. How's the US and family?
Well, family is good. US is very poor. It's too hot. You can see the
US
environment
and
is very hot. Yes, very hot. Yes. Summertime. Yes. Everywhere is hot. So we're all in summer clothes, moving around.
It's summertime. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go into your career now. You started. When was the first time you felt okay? I was going to be a professional footballer.
I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just enjoying myself playing football, especially I started at Abba. It's called Great Abba Greater Tomorrows. My coach then was his name is Coach Imo. Me, the late Philip Osondo, Ogechukwaja, Ogechukwuche, name it. We are many. We grew up like that, you know. So we're just having fun, you know, playing good until I got spotted by William Bazoye, late William Bazoye, you know. Yeah. He brought me to Bender United. You know, up to then, I was still having fun, but I was good. People always tell me, you don't belong here, you have to go to abroad, you know. I didn't even know what I was doing. So I was just, you know, having fun, you know, playing, you know, the game. I didn't even know how the thing came up. It just got gifts. I didn't know. Nobody trained me, nobody coached me, nobody, you know. So it just came like that, you know. And until I got a call up by West Half, 1989, to join the Super Eagles. That's when I knew that this is a different ball game now, you know. So that's when the real career started. But before that, anyway, I played for a one-year national. I played for Bender United, Flash Flamingos, Falcon of Abba. I was still just playing as fun and just enjoying myself until I was called up 1989 by West Off to join the Super Eagles. That's when I knew that this is a career, you know.
All right. Now we're going to start from the beginning, actually. And you were among the first players who played in the inaugural season of the NPFL. Actually, the first goal which was ever scored in the NPFL was from your boot. Can you remember the moment, sometime in May 1990, where you played against stationary stores at Unicon Stadium in Lagos? Describe how
it was something that stores is so popular in Nigeria. Almost, especially in Lagos, you know, you can't come to Lagos and win stores. You can never, you know, they don't burn you. and it was it was the fourth game. Stores fans were everywhere. Well, though well national, we have fans, but not like stores. The stores dominate the whole place, everything, with their color, matching with the fans. So, and I remember one of the players there. He was a very hard player, very hard. I forgot his name. Something Obuto. He has a very nickname.
Okay.
Very, very hard player, So, good game. We ended 0-0, and a penalty came. I didn't even
Okay.
want to play the penalty, but they trust me they don't have quality in both legs. The team manager asked me to go and play the penalty, and that's the first ever goal. And I put the goal in one side, and then it was a goal. So and when we won the game, you know.
I seem to have. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the MPFL at that time was just becoming professional and all. What was the MPFL
Well,
like in that
if you
period
if you
compared
if
to
you
what we are playing
talk
now?
about the football, that time it was stronger. It was a stronger league. It was popular. The whole stadium is filled up. It was as if you're playing abroad. It was as if you're playing abroad, and it's socially it's not strong like now. It's on social media, Instagram, sports, super sports or whatever, But then in the quality of
Yeah.
football, it was really, really better that time than now.
Okay. You also made your international debut against Ivory Coast, a country that will become so familiar with you over the coming years in the
Um,
Enquires Cup. What was your first impression
I
about
think
of
that should be
Clemens Westphal when
the
you first met him?
second or third time I've been trained by a white man, but he was different. He was like a father. Clement was always like father, and up to today we still talk. He called me almost like every other week. Say, Ben, how are you? When I come over, so can have a lunch. So he was like a father to us. He was a different coach, and he won the welfare of the players. And he knows if he protect our welfare, we're gonna do the job for him. So he was a different coach. He was a special coach, and we all love him.
All right. Can you remember the mood, how you were feeling when you made
Oh, I
your
can't even
international
remember the
debut for
first game I played
Nigeria
for
in
Nigeria. I'm trying to remember
1990?
that first game. I can't even remember the first game I played for Nigeria. That was ECOWAS. Yes, ECOWAS in Kaduna, right? I think. Yes.
Ivory
Yes.
Coast.
Honestly, because
Yes.
it was a new group. Me, Okechubuche, Olia, bless his soul, and many others. For me, it was like a normal, regular game. You know, it was nothing special for me, honestly. Yeah, I love it. I enjoy it because I'm still with my group. We didn't come to join anybody. It was a fully new group, new super egos, new players, young players that they are most of were bringing together. So it was nothing special for me. It was just like a regular game.
Okay. Now you were in the
Yes.
plane to the Algiers 1990, but you didn't. I think you only played one game in that tournament. You didn't have a good start against Algeria in the opening game. What made that team like? What was the difference that was made in that team that they
It's
went
now
all the
that
way to the final after such a
the
bad
West
start in
African
that
team
tournament?
has made up to non Americans things, non Americans like Algeria, Tunisia, Morocco. Their game was almost like a um, European game. They were more advanced than us, and most of us were home-based players. That's why it's always good to have a coach with a high technical ability to tell you exactly what is going on. The game have changed. It's more technical and more cunning. So we didn't know what is going on, honestly. Sometimes you think the ball is coming to you, but it's already gone. So, we were home based, we were used to this local game. It's something different. We're just seeing a kind of draft in the field, high technical game. We don't even know what was happening. I think we lost 5-1 in that game, 5-1, 5-1, and but after that, we land. We are gifted. We're so gifted too, but we were not advanced in this kind of style of play. But as game goes on, we are learning, and we try to match them, and that's why we picked up to be in the finals.
Okay. Now, for winning the inaugural 1990 season, 1990-1991 season of the NPFL, you took the route to Ivory Coast when most people often go to Belgium at that time. Describe your time at Ascent Mimosas. What was the experience
honestly,
like
I have a couple
being in a foreign
of offers
country?
to go to Europe, but ASEC was strong. ASEC was stronger. The offer was better. They offer me everything: free house, well furnished, good money, good everything, car with the driver. Because of my performance against them, they believe that they find a quality player that can give them what they want. So it was as if I was in Europe too. Ivory Coast then was so advanced. Also, it was like a professional team. Well. They are close to French, so they do the French pattern. And my agent told me this is my route to France from here, because most of they call them francophone. They always take players from Cameroon, Ivory Coast. So let me come stay here from here to Paris or whatever. So it was a good experience for me. I didn't miss Europe then. I love that I was now ASEC Mimosa. It got me prepared to go to Europe.
Okay, the games against African Sports, because there was a rivalry then in Abidjan. Whenever those two played,
something like
what were the games
playing
like
Man City,
in the
Man
Ivory Coast,
United. It's just like that.
Ivorian League?
It's so bloody, so brutal, And one of the players then, Okolosi by name, was playing for African Sports too. If you remember one Okolosi too. So, and I was with Isha Ijatao. We were together with outside. It's so brutal. It's just like the same thing, local derby, playing, Tottenham Sports, Arsenal. They don't want to see each other, They just want to go for war, complete war. But after that, they hug and make up. So that's how it looks like that.
Okay. After your time at Ivory Coast, you took the next step to Europe this time around, and you didn't go to Belgium like most Nigerian players went to.
Yes.
You went to the Netherlands. You went to Vitesse Arnhem, if I'm not mistaken. Describe your time at Vitesse.
I
What
think
was the experience like now being in
got me
Europe?
recommended. He told them. Also, what he does is he just tell the players. He does tell the agents, the coaches, please watch this guy. If you fit in your club, then you can talk with him. So I got like four clubs. I got Ajax, I got Vitesse, I got Feyenoord, and I think one of PSG. They were all interested. I first went to Ajax before Vitesse. Vitesse deal was done. I was not going to do tryout in Vitesse. We already agreed, and on a fee, and because they've seen enough of me already. They've been following me around. But Ajax, what's his name? Van Gaal was looking for a right-footed defender, and I was both, but I was stronger in my left foot. But I wanted to disguise myself. He asked me, you can play left back, middle, and right. I said I can play right back too. So, but what he discovered, whenever the ball comes to me on the right, I'll move it a little bit and use the left. So, but he was looking for a natural right here. So then I went to try with them. He loved my movement, he loved my environment, he loved my skills, but he said he wanted a right back player. So after that, the next day I went to Vitesse and I signed a contract because I have already. They don't care. They just they want me there. But nobody knew that I went to Ajax. It was like a coded game, closed door game to see me. So after that I went to Vitesse and I really enjoyed Vitesse too. First time in Europe, it was good. It was a different game, different training, different sort of people. It was nice, And there, I was there when Finidi came and the Wanko. I encouraged them because I came before them. So I followed Finidi when he was doing his trials everywhere to encourage him. Babangida too. I was there before all of them. I was there before them. So but I encouraged them. We became one family. So that's why with me coming, it draw many Nigerians there too. So You know, it was good experience.
Okay, speaking of Babangida, I posted a recent video where two of you were having, where two of you were trading tackles and all of that. He told me you actually suffered on that
That
day.
boy was something else, you know. And you know, in every league I play on, because of my pace and my skills, and I'm very defender that is very difficult to dribble. So I'm always the one that does man marking. So Babangida is too fast, small. You can't mark him. You don't know what he's gonna do. So I'm the only person that at least can at least go. So what for that day,
Yeah,
FC Rose or whatever they call it team, with BTSC. So I was told by
Rhoda.
my coach,
Yeah,
Ben,
Rhoda.
no football for
Yeah.
you today. Babangida is your football. Babangida is your football. Because no other player can match the pace. He can just run like, I said, these guys won't kill me. So when so I'll be in the other side though. Babangida, they'll shout, Ben, he's going. I said, how am I gonna do this? So Babangida, I'll kill you today. He said he will kill me today too. So both of us, so I think he said I go run that today. It was so funny. It was so funny. You know? Honestly, we have. I did my best to
I
stop
can't
him, but it was not
hear
easy
you,
to stop
sir.
him.
Thank you.
It was
Okay, I
not
can
easy
hear
at
you
all.
now.
You know, but we'll have fun, and it was a good game too. I think it was a goalless draw. We play away game, so it was a goalless draw. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Good memories. Good memories. After your time at Vitesse, you eventually went to the World Cup. Before, no, let me not jump. But after that season, your first season, you went to the World Cup with the Super Eagles team. People always look back at that squad as the best squad that Nigeria has ever taken to in the World Cup. In fact, the best assembled squad Nigeria has ever had. Why do you think that team was not able to go beyond the round of 16, even though it had
Yeah,
potential, that team had
I still
potential to
believe
go all the way to the
up to
semi-final, if
date,
not the final?
the only team that can match that team is the team of Chairman Chukwu 1980 Nations Cup team. You know that team. They won Nations Cup for. That's the only team that can match that 94 team. Because we got everything. We got speed. We have skills, footwork, endurance, love for each other, passion. We have everything. You know, we have gifted players. I mean, gifted players that you cannot see anymore in Super Eagles. You have gifted players you can never see. You can't see them anymore. You can never see JJ anymore. JJ is gone. He took his talent, and he took it. He didn't leave anything behind. You can never see Okechukwu, Yakini. Only say these are top players. You can't see that kind of quality anymore because we are so together. That's why I told you, Clemens also did a very good job. He went everywhere. This guy was traveling from state to state. No other foreign coach have done that. He has traveled to everything. He said, I'm in Nigeria. You say, I'm Igbo. That's why he always said that I'm a Nigerian. Igbo. He said that Igbos love money so much, So if you tell Igbo, big bonus. That's the air chicken, huh? So he went everywhere. Kaduna, Meduguri, Kano. These guys were going where other coaches can go. That's how he pitched all of us out. He was going to every game. No other foreign coach have done that. Many of them they live abroad. They came only when there's time for game. This is that was that. Most of them have a house here, and if he even married a wife here or whatever, I don't know. So he was almost like a Nigerian. He invited this Aburo to his house every time to entertain them. So he was one of us. So that's why he was strong. And the ministers, the presidency, everywhere he mingled with everybody. If the country doesn't have enough money to sponsor our trip, he find a way to borrow money and sponsor the trip. Then they will give him back. That's what he does. So it was something special. We go to Papenda for preparation without the fund of the NFF, because sometimes the fund is no there because they are funding a lot of teams. So what's up with sponsor, then NFF, when they balance up, they will give him back, So that tells you the kind of person he is, That's why the team was so strong. So what are we to do? We work hard to compensate this effort. We're not owed any match bonus before the game ends. The bonus are with you. Your flight is ready to travel back to your club. So it was so organized. That's why the team is so special.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
the qualify
Yeah.
as in
Sorry,
why
I
didn't
didn't
they
say
go
that.
beyond the round of
We
16? What do
are
you think was the
so
reason that team didn't go beyond
confident
the round
that
of 16?
that the game was over. I would say it's inexperience. First time in World Cup, excited, playing good game, playing beyond our imagination. We didn't know we were this good. What we did to the clubs. If we are experienced, we could have killed that game against Italy because it was almost 60 seconds to go. But like I told you, we are too excited. Sometimes maybe some of us didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know the current stage we were. We were just excited to be in the World Cup. That's why it happened. So we didn't have that kind of chance anymore. You know. So we went to 98 with a mixed club. We got whooped by
All
Denmark.
right.
So that's the thing. That was the chance we lost. We missed that chance. Yes.
Mm. Okay. Even that 98 World Cup itself, maybe we felt Nigeria would beat Denmark, and the players were also saying they were going to beat. They were ready to play Brazil. I remember Bora Milutinovic said the Nigerian team was ready to play Brazil and all that. Was it an act of overconfidence that maybe kind of like made you lose scandalously to Denmark in that round of 16 game in 98?
Just hold on 1 second. I have a call coming in. 1 second, please. 1 second. I want to just send a test. 1 second.
You said? All right.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Yes.
You're back now. So we're saying, I was
Yeah.
asking that what was the reason why
Honestly,
that team didn't go
honestly
beyond
speaking, we
Denmark?
didn't have
Was
a
it
good coach.
overconfidence,
The
or what was
coach
the reason actually?
the coach they brought. I knew this coach. I play in USA
Okay.
league. I know him. I forgot his name. He's not a good coach. What's his name again?
Bora
Yeah,
Milutinovic.
exactly. He
Bora.
was not in charge of the team.
Bora
He
Milutinovic.
refused to play me. He refused to play Babangida because he was influenced by some officials. He refused to play many of us. We were even forced to the team by the presidency. Me, Rufai, Eguavon, and maybe one or two. We are forced in the team by the presidency. President said, I didn't see Benedict Iroha's name in the list. I didn't see Eguavon, Rufai. What's going on? This is not the team. What's going on? We are forced to the team, so he refused to play some of us. I told this guy when he was in the bench, we don't have no speed up front. You need to put Babangida. Many of us are alive. They still remember that thing. I said, Coach, I know you don't want to play me. You need to get Babangida inside that pitch because we need speed. We need to push these guys back because they were coming up. We didn't have no speed up front. They were in control of the game. But the guy refused. So what happened in that tournament was we didn't have a good coach. We have the quality, same quality, but no good coach. He was not good enough to coach that World Cup. So that's why we didn't go far.
Okay. Let's go to your club side now. After the World Cup, you joined San Jose Clash.
Yes.
Not only did you join San Jose Clash, you also assisted for the first ever goal in the MLS. Can you remember?
What?
What were the
Just
memories?
like
What was the
first
memories of that
inaugural
game
game,
that you best
that
remember
was very nice.
today?
And that's 1996. We and the DC United. I think my presence and the Menalo and few of us from Africa. make the game very, very stronger because we brought something special. We brought seriousness, we brought speed, we brought business like to the MLS, And I remember I still remember the assists. They said it to me every time. My teammates, some of my fans around the world, they say send out assists. I have a very good dribbling, easy dribbling and I pass it to Eric Ronaldo. Then I keep making my run. So my run took almost 2 players out of the way for him to score that goal. So it was so memorable, it was so beautiful. And I'm still remembered for that assist, even up to now, up to today. They keep sending me the first assist, first goal, first assist up to now. I still get that. I went to ESPN sometimes. ESPN in Miami, so the
I can't hear you, Mr. Ben. We seem to be having network issues at the moment with Mr. Ben's on Mr. Ben's end. Maybe it's a call or something. So maybe we might have to pause.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah. No. I was getting a call. This is
Yeah, Mr. Ben,
my
you seem to be having network
line too. So
issues
I'm
from
getting
your
a call
end.
for a lot of people. It's my normal line. So yes. How long do we have more on this interview? It's my
All right, no
business line.
problem, sir.
Okay. That's nice. That's nice. So I can ignore the calls. There's a lot
Less
of calls
than
coming in.
less than 10
Okay.
minutes.
So like I said, I still have
Yeah, less than 10 minutes.
I got
Okay.
a few times ESPN has called me, on a live, broadcast, to talk about my experience, with MLS and also the post assist. So it's nice, it's something that's keeping your head, it's a memory, good memory.
Ironically, it was against DC United, which
So-
was a future club of yours. That was the next club you joined after San Jose
yes,
clash.
yes,
What
yes.
was your
That's it. Yes,
experience
yes,
like
yes, yes.
at DC
Yes.
United? Because you actually
What
won the
happened
MLS
after we
that
played DC
season with
United
them.
many times? The coach was so crazy about me. Bruce Arena, the former US national coach, he was so crazy about my style of play. Because whenever we play against him, I play left back, but it's as if I was playing left forward. So they don't know what to do with me. So yeah, they have to trade a player for me. So to join them. So I joined them. Then also by God's grace, I won championship with them too. So that's how I joined this United.
Okay. And after your time at DC United,
Um,
you joined Elche
it
in the
wasn't
Spanish
that
league.
really
Do you
good,
have any great memories
Sometimes
of good memories of your time in
coaches
Spain?
makes a player good or bad. I didn't have a, I didn't. This coach didn't like me for anything because he didn't know, his hands was not there. When they brought me, he was not involved in my transfer, so he didn't like my idea of coming. So he didn't give me chance to have a good time in Elche. I played a couple of games, but I didn't have the best time. I love the country. I love the league. I love Elche. Elche is a very, very very good town. I'm forgetting about the town again. One town, Yeah, it's a long time. Very beautiful town, like a vacation place, But I didn't have the best time playing the league. Because of the coach, but it's part of history. I still thank God that I went there, so it was okay. Yeah.
Okay, and finally, you
Yes.
settled at Watford before you retired in the championship, what we call the championship these days. Can you describe your time at Watford? Because you're actually
Yes,
the
yes.
first Nigerian to play for the club, even though
My
we've had
time
a
in
good number
Watford
of
was
Nigerians
so
playing for the
great,
club over the
very
years.
memorable. I still remain the only player before a game, the Nigerian cultural group dance in front of before a game. It's an honor. because of who I am, my game, what I brought to the team. Let Grant Taylor, bless his soul,
Really?
when they approach him, that they want to honor me before our game against Sundowns. They want to honor me. They want to dance our cultural music. He was so for it. I'm telling you, he even had to get some our clothes, because they love me. What I'm bringing to the club. I changed the system of the game. Before they believe in this cross and score, I said no, let's build. The coach told me, Ben, you can do it. You have the skill, but my boys can't do it. They can't build. They just want to get it to the flank. They know the way they play. I said no. Let them have confidence. That's how I changed. This guy, what's his name? Our legend from England too. What's his name? The guy that had a sports club in Abuja. What's his name again? Yeah, he played too. He played for Prince Bank Rangers too.
Sports club in Abuja.
No. He's I think he's more English than Nigerian.
Danishitu.
You know what I'm talking about? It's a legend in England. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? I forgot his name already. It's so popular. Everything that concerning England is always there. You should go to Nigeria. Your fashion, yes. Fashion will come to every of my game. There's no game he don't come to. So he told me, Ben, you've changed the style of Watford. This is not how Watford play. He changed it because I don't know how you will give me the ball and I will just boom. I don't know how to do that. I have to find a way to pass, give me, let's build up. So I brought that system to, and Graham Taylor was saying, look. So when they were telling Graham Taylor they want to honor me, he said, yeah, please, this guy have changed our So it was nice. They dance, they have the cultural dance before the game. Everybody had the game, nice, but then I ended up being the best player too of the game too. We won them. So it was a good time in Watford, very good time in Watford. And after that, I think many Nigerians came. And whenever I go to England, when I go to their game, they always announce me that one of the legends is in the seat. So it was a good memory. Yes. Say that again.
So the impact was not just on the pitch; it was also off the pitch.
Yes. I
say your impact wasn't just on the pitch; it was also off the pitch.
I'm trying. I wanted to bring that gift to Nigeria, but I was not allowed. So our country it's a different country. So that's why I stepped away. I went back to USA. Started doing my business. Then I come home often. I came to Nigeria. I coach under 17. I coach under 23 with Gabon. Under 20 with also. Then internally, we took care of the Super Eagles men at Gabon. So I wanted to do more. I coach this team in Port Harcourt, Dolphin. Dolphin FC Abuja, National
FC Abuja,
So I had a nice time. I wanted to do more. This is a gift. I didn't know how it came out from me, but I'm using it very, very well. But sometimes you're not given the chance to do what you want to do, and I don't like to beg. I know I can still be okay somewhere else. So that's why I went back to the States. Do my business, stay with my family. Then I'm happy. Thank God.
Okay.
I used to.
So you're into business fully. Are you involved in football in the US?
I couldn't meet up with my business. My business is so demanding, so I couldn't meet up. So I'm not more into football. I don't do no football anymore. I don't even know what's going on in football anymore. If you ask me any EPL in them, I don't know nobody. I don't even know how the league is going on.
Wow.
They make me lost interest, in football. Because when something you love and you want to do it and you're being frustrated, I just lost interest. I'm telling you, sometimes they call me. Brian FM will call me. What's his name? I say, please tell me what you want me to say, because I don't want to discuss myself. I don't know what is going on. Just tell me a little bit what's going on. So at least I will learn what to say. Because I only know a couple of our players. I don't know all. I know they was playing EPL. Not all the players. I know. I was impressed when I watched the Nations Cup. I saw this boy Aina playing for Forest Land. Play for Forest, Nottingham Forest. the left back. I was impressed with his
Yeah.
play. I like his play. He's so calm. You know, and a couple of other players. So right now, I still want to come back to football, but when I'm needed.
All right, no problem. Thank you, Mr. Ben, for your time. It was very insightful hearing from your own experiences where you were playing the game and what you are doing
Yeah.
these days. I wish you all
Thank
the
you, my
best
brother. I
with
appreciate
family,
you. Anytime,
business,
okay?
and
God bless.
God keep you in
Thank
good
you.
health. Thank you for your time.
Everybody.
All right, no problem, sir. Thank you. Thanks everybody for those who have been watching this live from the beginning, and hopefully we'll get on our guest one of these days. And we can continue the conversation regarding these players and their time in the game. Thank you for whoever you've watched this live, and hope to see you one of these coming days for our next guest. It was a surprise interview. I know many people didn't expect it, but sometimes surprises